First and foremost, I want you guys to realize how you got here. Anybody drive themselves? Huh? Some of you guys from out of state? Any of y'all fly by yourselves? So how you get here? Parents, guardians, whoever that may be. And the biggest thing that I tell you guys is to be thankful. Be thankful and grateful for your parents or whoever allowed you guys to be here. For me and my older brother, over here, my older brother CJ, we played AAU basketball since we were kids, right? So I played 11 and under, 12 and under, 13, 14, all that. My older brother was 2 years ahead of me, right? And you guys really won't appreciate it, I promise you, until you get older. And me now, I probably didn't start appreciating it until I had kids myself. But when you're a kid, just like you guys, you just think, yeah, mama's supposed to take me over there. Daddy's supposed to take me over there, right? Right? You don't think about their jobs or what they have to do and all that stuff like that. But I just want you guys at some point, seriously, like, because I felt like I knew it all. You know what I mean? I thought I knew it all, but please make sure you guys say thank you, because you have no idea what type of sacrifices your parents or whatnot make to allow you guys to be at something like this. I didn't have the benefit of coming to an amazing camp like this with all these great coaches learning the game like you guys. Any of y'all guys know how to do the Euro step? Right. That's crazy. Y'all know anybody know when I first did the Euro step? Anybody got a guess? Senior year in high school. Lord, no. In high school? No. That's crazy. That shows like how young y'all are too. The first time I ever did a Euro step was in 2008 playoffs in the second round against the Spurs. You know? And it's crazy because one of you guys is in here that I know pretty well. I see you at the gym sometimes, and I always see you guys have that benefit of this thing called YouTube, right? And sort of like Instagram. So if you guys see a crazy move or something like that, what can y'all do? Y'all go look at it and you work on it, you work on it, you work on it. We didn't have that benefit, did we? And we seen it, might see it on ESPN later, Sports Center or something like that, but we had to do it from memory, which is why I love watching you guys play so much. Like, my parents, my family, we sort of dedicated ourselves to grassroots basketball, right? So during the summer, when I'm not spending time with my family and training myself, that's what we do. We always at the gym with our AAU team watching guys, because for me, I'm not selfish enough to say that I don't want somebody to be better than me, right? So there's so many different people that help me get to where I am. I'm just trying to do the same thing for other guys, right? Right? And so I'll let you guys ask questions here in 1 second, but one of the things that Coach John said was, what's your why? Right? And I tell you guys, because you're young, some of you guys might be the best player in here right now, right? And I'm going to tell you that could be the gift and the curse, right? You guys what grade? 6th, 7th grade? 7th, 5th, younger? Right. So when you guys get to high school, what you want to do? Play varsity, right? Everybody want to play varsity, right? Day one. Anybody know when I played varsity basketball? I mean, I wasn't that sorry. He said as a senior. Dang. I was all right now, but I played JV as a freshman and sophomore in high school. My brother played 4 years of varsity. You know what I mean? He played 4 years of varsity. But I remember my sophomore year in high school, my high school coach told my dad, he said he could put me on varsity, but I wouldn't get in the game. So what y'all think about that? You know what I mean? Yeah, it motivated me, but the other thing was I didn't want to just be on varsity to say that I was on varsity, right? I just stayed on JV and I was frying. I was like 30 every night, 10 assists, 10 steals. I was hooping, so I got a chance to gain my confidence. Instead of just walking around school saying, yeah, I'm on varsity, but I'm sitting on the bench. You know what I mean? So the thing that I always say, the best thing that can help you guys is to play. And another thing too, at this age, what do you guys think the most valuable thing is for you guys? School, of course, yeah, my bad, I'll come back to that. School. But when it comes to this basketball, what do you think it is? Is it training? What do you think the most important thing is? practice, time in the gym. No, let me tell you what it is. It's having fun. It's having fun. It's that simple. It's crazy. Like for me, I'm 31 years old now, right? I started playing basketball at Carl Russell when I was what, 4 or 5 years old. And guess what? I'm still having the most fun I ever had in my life. I just came back last night from missing 7 games. I missed 7 games with a strained hamstring. Now I'm grown, got kids, all that stuff like that. Man, I've been like a little baby for the past week and a half. Like my parents will tell you, my brother, them, like don't nobody call me, don't nobody talk to me. When I can't hoop, I'm in a dark place. I'm in a dark place when I can't hoop. And that's because I love it that much. Like I love it now just as much or even not more than I did when I was you guys' age. So that's the thing, and I always say, you know, if the retirement thing comes or something like that, if I wake up one day and it's not as fun, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. Because you guys hoop, right? You guys like to hoop, right? Now, you guys' parents are in here and stuff like that. Any of y'all like to hoop? Or look at all your parents, right? You guys have jobs and stuff like that. Y'all, guess what? I like to hoop, and that is my job. Ain't that crazy? Like I get to wake up in the morning and go hoop and say that's my way of life, right? So today I'll be here and stuff. I'll spend some time with my family. I'll go to bed tonight. Tomorrow morning I'll wake up and guess what? It's Sunday and stuff like that. But when I wake up and I'm going to work, guess where I'm going? To the gym. To the gym. Like it's crazy. Like they gonna pay me to hoop? Man, I do that for free. Don't tell nobody that. But I love it, man. I love it. I'm telling you, like basketball is how I express myself. I always say it, I'm like 2 totally different people on the court and off the court. Like when I'm hooping and I'm in the game, my mama don't even want no problems. I'm telling you, if my mama was on the other team, I love my mama to death, but she gotta get dealt with. She got to get dealt with. But off the court, I'm cool. Spend time with my family and stuff like that. But on the court, it just means that much to me, and that's why I compete. So at the end of the day, sometimes it's going to be guys who are better than you, more talented than you. But you know the thing that you can't measure? Your heart and how hard you compete. All right? All right? Yeah. So you guys got any questions? Not one? In the back. How's the NBA? The NBA, like, I'm telling you, man, like I have a really good memory. So even though I'm older than you guys, I'm not that far removed. Like I remember being you guys' age, and it used to be a TV channel when I was growing up called WGN, right? And y'all parents know what came on WGN? Huh? The Bulls, Chicago Bulls. WGN. I was trying to figure out what time was Michael Jordan playing. That's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see MJ. I wanted to see MJ every time. And so to actually be in that league now, like I still get goosebumps. I told somebody, might have been one of our trainers last year, because people forget that us in the NBA, we still have regular conversations like anybody else. So it was during the starting lineups in Chicago. We was about to play the Bulls, and our trainer was rubbing Flex all on my knees, and they play that music that you know what I mean? Y'all don't know that, huh? Okay, some of y'all parents probably remember that. It's like the Bulls music or whatnot, and we're the road team, right? And we playing against Chicago, and I heard that music, and I was like, oh, they shouldn't have played that. I was like, they shouldn't have played that, because as a kid, like I dreamed and hoped to one day play in the NBA, and now it's still surreal. Like, I was a kid with Michael Jordan jersey, or had him on my wall. Like, we didn't have fat heads. I don't know what we had, but yeah, it was just a poster. It was just a poster. And to actually know Michael Jordan now and to be able to get advice from him, I don't know. Sometimes I still have to pinch myself. Man.
I was always wondering, when you get a new player on the Clippers, or whatever team you're playing on, and it was somebody who you were fiercely competitive against prior to them becoming your
Right.
How do you switch gears? Are you able to switch gears to welcome them? And
Oh man, that's a real good question. It's a real good question. You know, we acquired Mo Spates this year.
yes, I know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, we acquired Mo this year, and Mo was a guy that, no, I ain't really cool with Mo like that. Even when he was in Memphis. And the craziest thing is that Mo is probably one of my closest teammates now. And I'd say probably the biggest example for that is JJ Redick. JJ Redick went to another ACC school when we was in college. Duke, put your hand down. Yeah, but anyway, he went to Duke, and I was at Wake when we were in college. And let me just say, we strongly disliked each other while we were in college. And I'll never forget, and I've told this story a number of times, I was at my house, 4 years ago during the summer, and Doc called me and said, we got a chance to get JJ Redick, what you want to do? I said, get him. Get him in a heartbeat. Because what you guys are learning about basketball and stuff like that, and even sports or life, whatever it may be, is that even though we didn't really care for each other, he's a guy that I would love to have on my team. Love to have on my team. A guy like that was Kevin Garnett. There's one guy that was in the NBA that I always wanted to get an opportunity to play with that I never did. It was Kevin Garnett. Every time we played against each other, we got texts. Me and him both get into it, double text. But the reason was because we both sort of play with that same intensity. So if we ever got a chance to play on the same team, I don't know what would have happened. But yeah, that's how that works. Who's my favorite player now? Man, that's a good question. I'm a big Kawhi Leonard fan. I like Kawhi. I like how he plays both ways. You know what I mean? Defense, offense, and stuff like that. He just hoop. Who was the toughest player I've ever played against? Man, I don't know. It's tough because you guys probably don't remember Gilbert Arenas like that. Y'all seen him on YouTube. Like y'all didn't see Baron Davis when he was like BD. Like these guys was like Gil was. I mean, obviously in the world of Instagram, you see guys pulling up from half court and stuff like that. But Gil was a problem. Like Gil was 6'6" with a smooth handle. He just like had no conscience. He would pull up from anywhere. And I remember coming into the league, I was having to guard these guys. I was having to guard the Baron Davises, the Chauncey Billups, and I never forget the first time I played against Allen Iverson. Like, that was my guy. You know what I mean? Like, I loved AI to death. And heck, I got my hair braided one time till my daddy made me take him out. Pop showed up at my high school game. I had my hair braided all nice. He was like, boy, you better get in there and take them out. So, yeah, AI was tough. I think the first time I played against AI, he might have had like 24 shot attempts in the first half. In the first half. He played so hard. So, yeah, probably Chuck. What was it like playing against Kobe? Man, it was fun. It was so much fun. I think that's why we all miss Kobe and stuff like that, is because the intensity. You know what I mean? Like, I remember playing against the Lakers in the playoffs when I was in New Orleans, and me and Kobe stayed in. Like, we get into it, but it was that intensity. You know what I mean? Like, Kobe, he just, that last game of his, I think, just showed who he is. You know what I mean? Like, he brings out more in you. And for me, I actually did a children's book years ago that was called Never Too Small to Dream Big. And John, my boy over there, John, and my brothers, friends, all us on a group chat, they used to always like pick on me, tell me I was too small. I think that's why I got this thing about like defending bigger guys. You know what I mean? So I love the opportunity to get to guard the Kobe's. And even sometimes when I have to guard Braun or KD and stuff like that. So just anybody that's gonna make you better at what you do, you gotta appreciate it. What do I think about KD going to the Golden State Warriors? Man, it's called free agency. You know what I mean? You're probably a little too young to understand that, but you know what I mean? It doesn't come around too often, so to each his own. You do what you want to do.
How'd you feel when the NBA boycotted your trade to the Lakers?
Who you work for? Said, how did I feel when the NBA boycotted my trade to the Lakers? I'm a lot older and more mature now, so things happen. Things happen. Things happen.
What do you think made you so successful throughout your career?
Man, that's a real good question. He said, what do I think has made me successful throughout my career? That's a great question, and I credit that to a lot of different things. A lot of it comes with luck. Part of it's luck because of injury and different things like that. But a lot of it too is some of the vets that I had, like some of the veterans. Like when I first came into the NBA as a guy y'all definitely don't know, probably is a guy named PJ Brown. He was one of my vets. A guy named Bobby Jackson. They were my vets, and those guys are the ones who showed me how to work hard. You know, like I'm in my 12th year in the NBA, and Paul is in his what, 19th? Paul Pierce. We the first two guys at the gym every day. Every day. And we always talk about it. People think that when you see guys who've been around for a long time, there's a secret. It's hard work. It's hard work. So, and then just my competitiveness. I think that's part of it. Like the way me and my brother was, I think about the point guard position. What's the toughest position in the NBA right now? Center? Boy, you better stop. The toughest, small forward? Okay, run them off. Run them off. Run me off the small forwards. KD, LeBron, Ben Simmons. Get well soon. Hadn't played a game yet. Kawhi. That's 3. Melo, 4. Jimmy Butler's a shooting guard. Okay, you ran off 5 guys. Good job. You ran off 5 guys. Now run off some point guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What'd you say? Huh? Now let me tell you who you done left out. You left out Kyle Lowry. You left out Mike Conley. Oh, you guys forgot. Russell Westbrook, yeah. So you named 5 and then you just ran on 16. So listen. You named 5, I mean to each his own, you named 5 small forwards, then you ran off 16 point guards. But the thing is that at that position, T. Scott, when you say it's probably the deepest position,
it's the hardest thing.
It's the hardest thing in the league, and I think that's the thing that drives me and pushes me the most, is that it's guys coming in and year out that's always wanting to take your spot. You guys know how many picks there are in the NBA draft every year? 60 picks. How many guaranteed? Man, I didn't know this stuff with y'all ladies. It's crazy. Right, 30 guaranteed picks. Anybody know about how many players there are in the NBA? Huh? 2,000? Not quite. 420. All right, so 420, give or take a few, right? 30 guaranteed jobs coming in the first round. So guess what that means next season? 30 people gonna be out of a job. Guess who doesn't want to be out of one? Me, right? So that means you can never get complacent. You got to keep working hard because you guys are a class of what? 20? I don't even know what that means. But what I will tell you is that soon enough, some of y'all sitting in here are going to be coming to try to do what? Take my what? Right. And guess what? It's not happening. It's not happening. You can cancel that. You can cancel that. All right, 2 more. My fault. The what?
Who's the toughest shooting guard you played with?
Toughest shooting guard? Probably Cole. Cole is, it's a problem. How tough is it to guard Russ? It's real tough. I mean, Russ don't stop going. He one of those guys, if he missed 7 shots in a row, he gonna shoot the 8th one like he made them 7. You know what I mean? Like seriously, and that's what makes him great. That's, you know what I mean? I'm serious. Like Russ competes at a high level. Man, it's tough guarding Steph too, because he's chasing him, he's running all over the place, he's running off screens. And it's tough. Real tough. Do I think I can make it on the top 5 list all-time assists? I don't know. Like, hopefully if I can stay healthy. One thing that I do know is that when I did, because look, this is the last thing I say, and then I know y'all want to hoop. I always think you got to set goals, right? Got to set goals, even some that may seem unachievable. So what you said about making the top 5, I don't know, but I do know when I first got drafted, I looked and I saw John Stockton was the top in assists and he was the top in steals, right? And I was like, oh, I got to get it. I got to get it, because that's one thing I've always been able to do. Like, even when I was younger in high school, I always had a knack for stealing the ball. Man, listen. Set goals that you can achieve, but let me tell you this. John Stockton will not be caught. Not by me. Not by me. Not with the record that he got with the steals and assists. I think assists, he got what, 15,000? 15,000? No, it's like 15,824, something like that. Something like that. And I'm sitting at like 7,000 and something in 12 years. So John Stockton, it is in good shape by me. And the steals thing too. And I'll tell you why too. John Stockton, I think, played 12 straight seasons or 14 straight seasons of 82 games. That's unheard of. That's unheard of, so congratulations to him. I don't think nobody, well, one of y'all, good luck with trying to break that one. Good luck, good luck. Last one in the back, for real, John, I'm done. Either one, yeah. Yeah. You know what? Wait, oh. No, it's cool. No, it's cool. If you play enough defense, you gonna get crossed. You know what I mean? If you play enough defense, it's gonna happen at some point, or you're gonna get dunked on, or you can just run and go hide and guard somebody else. You know what I mean? Because if you didn't know, in basketball you play what? Offense and what? Defense. Right? Good job. Go ahead, right there. Yeah. Said, which one of my teammates do I have the best relationship with? No, it's funny because you have different relationships with all your different teammates, but probably now, if it's not Blake or DJ, it's probably Brandon Bass. It's crazy. You guys know Brandon Bass is on our team? So, yeah, he used to be on the Celtics, but anybody know where Brandon Bass got drafted to? The Lakers? The Celtics? Nope, I'm about to tell you something right now. No, not the Magic. If somebody get it right, I give them D-League. D-League? Don't try my man like that. You got some shorts or something we'll get to you. I'll get it right. The Hornets, exactly. Okay, listen. I know it. So listen, not only did he get drafted to the Hornets, but he got drafted with me in 2005. You know what I mean? So me and Brandon Bass got drafted together. We were rookies together and everything like that. And that's why it's been so cool for us to be reunited together here with the Clippers. So that's probably my teammate that I got the best relationship with. All right, y'all ready to hoop? I'm ready to watch. Huh? Oh, okay, hold on, last one, my bad. Man, it's a real good question too. Did y'all hear what she said? She said basketball is huge mental game too, so what gets me mentally prepared for a game? Like, it's crazy. I think it's crazy, the NBA now, they show so much behind the scenes stuff, right? Like you guys get to see us warming up, you get to see us like in the locker room sometimes and what we're doing. I think what would probably be one of the coolest things is to show everybody's routine. You think about how many games we play in every day, like to see our routines. Like from the time I wake up, it's certain stuff that gotta happen every day. Like when I drop little Chris off for school and then I go to the facility, I got certain stuff that I do. And then when I get to the game, it's a certain guy that work in the back that I can make sure I gotta give a pound to. After they announce our names in the starting lineup, like I walk over to the water thing and I drink three sips of water. Like it's crazy. Like all this different type stuff. I say a prayer during the national anthem every game and I say the same stuff and I got handshakes that I have to do and I listen to music before the game and all that stuff like that because it's like you said, it's mental. You know, so for me, I listen to music and then I lock in and then you might see me talking to myself sometimes during the game and all that type stuff because it's like a different world. And I think a lot of times if you have distractions, you can get distracted from what you're trying to do, right? So for me, a lot of times it's just all about locking in, living in that moment. And then the other thing is repetition. You guys work out and train, right? You practice all the time, right?
Yes, sir.
So for me, no matter what the situation of the game is and all that stuff like that, I just always have to remind myself, first and foremost, that it's a game, right? That it's a game. There's people out there that's doing things that are a lot harder and tougher than playing basketball. And then mentally, I just try to relax myself because I don't care what nobody say. Sometimes you get excited, you get emotional and stuff like that, but the biggest thing you can do is remember that it is a game. All right? All right? Let's hoop.